"I'm looking to buy the Skyline penthouse," I said, my voice rough from years of shouting over drill sites and heavy machinery. The agent, a slick man named Julian with a watch worth more than most cars, finally looked up. He scanned my paint-stained overalls, the plaster in my hair, and a heavy callus on my hand resting on his polished mahogany desk. He didn't offer me a seat. Instead, he offered a laugh, a cold, sharp laugh that cut through the silence of the luxury office like a knife. "The Skyline penthouse?" he repeated, looking around at his colleagues for validation. They smirked behind their computers, sipping espresso. "Buddy, the janitor's closet is down the hall. We don't do charity tours here. This is high-end real estate, not a hardware store." I stood tall, ignoring the heat rising in my neck. "My name is Arthur Vance," I stated clearly. "I've been pouring concrete and building foundations in this city since I was 16. I have the money ready." Julian smirked, leaning back and crossing his legs. "Money? What? In crumbled ones? And loose change? That property lists for $12 million. You're wasting my oxygen and ruining the aesthetic of my lobby. Get out before I call security." I looked him in the eye, nodded once, understood. I turned and walked out. Their snickering followed me through the glass doors. Across the avenue sat a small boutique firm, City Rooks Realty. The sign was crooked, the carpet was old. I walked in. A young man, looking fresh out of college, jumped up immediately. "Welcome, sir. Can I get you some water? Coffee?" He didn't see the paint stains. He saw a person. He treated me with the dignity of a king. "I'd like to see the listing across the street," I told him, "but they wouldn't show me." "I can show you," he said, grabbing his coat. No judgment, no hesitation. An hour later, we sat at his small, cluttered desk. "So, Arthur, what did you think?" he asked nervously. I pulled out my checkbook. "I won't be buying the penthouse," I said. The young man's face fell slightly. "I understand. It is a very steep price, ... I interrupted him. "I'm not just buying the penthouse. I'm buying the 3 floors below it for my staff, and I'm putting the building under my company's name. Full ask, cash deal." He froze, his pen hovering over the paper. I meant it. The next morning, the sold banner went up. Julian watched from across the street, his coffee cup slipping from his hand. He saw me shaking hands with the young man. His manager stood behind him, face purple with rage. That commission alone would have retired him. Instead, he was packing a cardboard box within the hour. Because true wealth doesn't shout, it whispers. And arrogance, that's a debt you eventually have to pay.